Ernő Rubik was born in Budapest, Hungary on the 13th of July 1944 and has lived there all his life. Rubik specialised in sculpture at secondary school and from 1962 he attended the Budapest University of Technology. In 1967 he studied architecture at the Academy of Applied Arts and Design. After graduating in 1970 he became a professor at the Academy where he pursued his hobby of building geometric models. One of these was a prototype of a puzzle that he named the Magic Cube. Made of 27 wooden blocks, the Magic Cube has 43 quintillion possibilities, and it took Rubik 1 month to solve his own prototype. After finding a small company to produce them, the Magic Cube was sold in Hungary for the first few years. Rubik licensed the Magic Cube to Ideal Toys in 1979. It was then rebranded to the Rubik's Cube before its introduction to an international audience in 1980. The process from early prototype to mass production of the cube had taken over 6 years. The Rubik's Cube became an instant success worldwide and won several Toy of the Year awards and became an icon of 1980s pop culture. To date, over 350 million Rubik's Cubes have been sold, making it one of the best-selling toys of all time. Following his cube's popularity, Rubik opened a studio to develop his designs in 1984, and among its products was another popular puzzle, the Rubik's Magic, released in 1986. The Rubik's clock was invented and patented by Christopher Wiggs and Christopher Taylor. Ernő Rubik bought the patent from them to market the product under his name and was first released by toy company Matchbox in 1988.
And here is my Rubik's clock that I bought in December from Bolton Toy Fair, and unlike the Rubik's Magic, I don't really have a lot of experience with this. I only used it for the first time this week. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing, so I had to look online at a tutorial because this particular one doesn't have the instructions, so I wasn't sure if I was doing it right and I didn't want to break it, so I looked online to see what to do. So let's take out the Rubik's clock and see if we can solve it. So the object of the Rubik's clock is to get all the clocks facing 12, but not just on this side, because there's another 9 clocks on this side. But you've got 4 wheels and 4 buttons or pegs to help you solve the puzzle. Now the easiest way to do this is by first creating a cross of clocks all facing the same direction or time, and the way you do that is you take that clock, for example, which is at 8 o'clock, and you want to move this clock so it matches that one. And the way you do that is you push all the pegs in except for this one, because this peg will move these 4 clocks. So you turn that so that now those two are facing the same direction. Now that one is at 3 o'clock and we want these 2 clocks to face the same direction as that one. So you push that one up and turn this top left wheel, moving those 2 clocks to face 3 o'clock. Now that one there is at 5 o'clock, so we need to turn all 3 of these to 5 o'clock by pushing that pin up. And now all we've got to do is match these 4 with the bottom one, and we do that by pushing both of the pins up, because when 2 pins are up on one side it moves 6 clocks at once, so we just need to do 1 turn. So now you've got a cross of clocks all facing the same direction. Now you can either leave them at 6 o'clock for the time being, but I like to just push all the pins up and turn them so they are ready at 12 o'clock. Now I have to do the same on this side, so I'll just quickly do that now. Right, so now we've got two crosses of clocks facing 12. We just have to solve the problem of these 4 outer clocks. And the way we do that is we just pick a clock. So for example, that one, which is pointing at 3, we push that button down and we turn all the other clocks so they face 3. Push that up. We'll choose this one next, so we'll push that one down and we turn all the other clocks until they're facing 10. That one is at 1, so we turn all the other clocks. And the final one is at 8 o'clock. Push that button down and we match that clock. And then finally push all the buttons up and turn all the clocks to 12. Now hopefully, if I've done this right, all the clocks on the other side will be facing 12 as well. And there we go. That is Rubik's clock solved. So that was the Rubik's clock, a great little puzzle, but a little bit too easy. Once you figure out how to solve it, you can solve it every time. So now I've solved the Rubik's Magic. In fact, I solved that 30 odd years ago when I was 11, and now I've solved the Rubik's clock. And all that's left for me to do now is to finally solve this thing, but I don't think I'm going to do that anytime soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye!